Great, great, great. Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got you loud and
We
clear,
can
brother.
hear you.
Hey, how y'all? What y'all talking about that music? What y'all thought about the good music?
Hey, man, look. Good thing my camera's off, man. I ain't gonna tell you how I was cutting the rug up in here. Like the old folks say, cutting the rug.
Well, look here. That's a guy that believe in us, man. That's actually donated music, man, from my brother that make his own music. He's on SoundHound and all kind of other stuff. And basically, I told him, hey, look, hook me with your music, man. I'll share it with everybody else, and hopefully they'll like it, and then we can move forward with other great things. And people signing up with your SoundHound to produce, music. So great deal. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Hey, Joe, what you think about that, man? I got my coach picture up there now, man.
Hey, brother, you looking good up there, man.
Nah,
Look,
man. Look at it.
You're doing some big things.
Look, you're a cap. I had to show you twice.
When I grow up.
All right, guys, we don't want to take up all your night, man. We're going to get on and get off. I'm going to push through this pretty quickly. I'm not going to try and hold you long. My name is Terrence Williams. Let me go to the next slide so we can get at it. And Joe, I'm going to let you chime in, man, as you see fit. But I want to go ahead and show everybody who we are. They can read for themselves who we are and what we do and how long we've been doing this. But I just want to give y'all a little background about myself and Joe, other than what's on paper. I met Joe through a mutual friend from college that he was helping make a lot of money through fixing and flipping as a private investor. The brother sent him over to me, and I was like, hey, Joe, if I give you my money, how I'm going to keep making money with my money, right? If I give you my money, I can't keep buying houses like I want to, which is fine if that was my strategy during the time. However, over time, I started giving my money to Joe when I started making a big profit, and I had money sitting in the bank, and it was called lazy money. I don't know if you ever heard of lazy money, but that's what we got going on right now. We have lazy money. And when money's sitting in the bank and you got anything over 3 months of your salary, I encourage you to find a good investment that's going to give you a better percentage than 0.9, 0.1, 0.01 that the bank is giving you on your money, right? So that's when me and Joe linked up, and I wired him money over there. Just wired him money. Never saw Joe a day in my life. Never shook his hand. I wired him my money. And guess what Joe did? He made that money 20% on it. And he gave it to me in 4 months and less. So that's how me and Joe linked up. And then we said, hey, man, let's not be selfish. Let's get out here and teach other people all these different strategies we got to help them to reach financial freedom, make my money, make money. Hey, I call it retirement strategies. Joe called it creative financing. However it see fit for you that it stroke a energy bug, then that's what we want to do for you. We want to strike that bug, right? Nobody's against working 9 to 5. We about, hey, how about do this plus 9 to 5 so you can set yourself up? You ain't got to worry about whatever going on with the law, government. You ain't got to worry about what's going on with Congress. You're setting yourself up for success. So me and Joe got together and said, hey, man, we're going to keep making money together. We're going to keep buying houses. We're going to keep fixing and flipping. We're going to keep on growing our portfolio. However, we're going to go out here and teach others so that we can help others get where they want in life so we can get farther where we want in life. And I'm going to say one more last thing before I start preaching about this stuff. One more last thing, and then I'm going to let Joe speak, and I'm going to shut up for a second. You get better at what you do when you teach others what you do. That's what we're finding. We practicing what we preach, but when we teach folks what we're doing, we get better at our craft because now we're not only saying it out loud, we're seeing the fruit of their labor. And that causes us to move a lot faster and a lot stronger and more excited about gaining more knowledge and buying more. That's what happens when we start teaching others. It's like, hey, they say something like, man, look at this. Look how much success they're getting. Wow, bro, it's hey, look, man, we're doing it. We're doing it. So Joe, the floor is yours for a second or two, and then I'm going to push through this PowerPoint as quickly as possible. By 9:30, we'll have questions and answers.
You know what, man? Sorry about that. You know what, man? You said quite a a mouthful right there when you shared our passion and most importantly, how we connected and not only became business partners and associates, but also brothers, man, from just being aligned with each other, having the exact same common goals. And so yeah, very appreciative and thankful for you, man, and for everything that we've been able to accomplish together. And I have to say that I'm extremely excited because today I went to my mailbox today. And so I open up my mailbox and I get some documents from a seller. All right. So I take a look, I open it up, man. The seller has actually deeded over his property to me. So I felt very, very good about that. I sent them the paperwork, the documentations. It's been, man, probably about 3 to 4 weeks now. And he kept telling me, hey, look, I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done. And man, doggone it. I received that paperwork today. So I'm excited about that. Now I have a reason to actually travel back to that area and go file that documentation at the courthouse because this gentleman, he deeded me his property. And granted, yes, I'll have to put in about $6,000 or $7,000 into the property, but from a longevity standpoint, that's an excellent rental that I got with no money down, just by utilizing one of the strategies that we discovered along the way and exactly how to execute those. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to to share that with you guys as well, because you too can do the exact same things that we're doing, and I'm extremely excited because we have Miss Shanice on the phone with us today. And I'm excited because man, she's been with us I think last week, but man, dude, I'm like super excited because she's killing it. I sent her a message and I'm like, okay, hey, I'll call you and fill you in. Man, I just got a message back. She's like, nah, I'm 10 steps ahead of that already. It's done. Okay. So look, she's gonna do some great things. And I'm excited for everyone we're working with, guys. Give us an opportunity to earn your trust. And I can promise you and assure you that you're not going to be sorry, nor partnered in the wrong direction. So, Coach, the floor is yours, man. Thank you for giving me a night off from presenting. I was playing soccer with the kid in the house, and man, I'm losing my voice because we were having so much fun. But thank you, Coach. I appreciate it.
All right, brother. Well, thank you, man, for everything you do, man. Love you, man.
Love you too, brother. Love you too.
All right, y'all. We're gonna get right at it now. And hey, look, feel free to ask questions in the chat messages. My brother is covering that down, and he'll be able to answer any question that you ask, or either hold them, and he'll ask them at the end. I promise you, I'm not gonna hold you alone. I'm gonna try and run through this as fast as possible. I pulled this screen up. Hey, listen. I give credit what credit due. Terrence Williams, Coach Williams, he paid for knowledge. All right. And he's paid for knowledge, right? Go all the way back to Carton Sheets, all the way up to now. So Kobe Spiver, hey, clever investor. I'm not Spurble. I'm not this stuff. I'm not going to tell you that, hey, I made this up. I didn't make this up. I'm using just his system, and his system work, right? But why do you need to go pay $2,000 when I already paid it? Why do you need to go pay $3,000 when I already paid it? I have the information. Joe have information. We already paid several thousands of dollars for information. So we got all kind of strategies to make sure we cover every shape, form, or fashion. So right now, I will tell you off this sheet right here, postcards, you're going to make a lot of money out of postcards, especially if you take a picture of that person's house and put it on a postcard and send it to them and say, I'm interested in buying your house. I'm giving it to you right there. That's right off the back. Tired landlords, awesome, right? You can go find them at Social Serve, which is right up on the Craigslist. You can find them at Craigslist Houses for Rent, and you can find them at Craigslist for sale by owner. You can find tired landlords. Social Serve for those, you got Section 8 and you got Social Serve. So you can go to either one of those sites. I don't know what state you live in, so it's different for each one, but that's basically on welfare. Those landlords sometimes are at that age where they don't have kids that want to take over the property, and therefore they have the property available and they offering it for rent, but they really want to get rid of it. So you can call that person and work a deal out with them where you can get that with creative financing, little to no money down or no money at all. Or you put a little bit down and then, hey, guess what? You got that property and it's cash flowing, right? Because it's on Section 8 of social serve, so it got to meet the standard. So that's a good way to get it. Driving for dollars is another great way. My brother, I mean, he probably mic up on that one. He just loved driving for dollars. Anytime he go look at anybody property, he definitely take a couple blocks around the neighborhood. He don't mind being early, and he don't mind, he do want to leave early if he gonna do the deal. He gonna go check out the property, and he gonna drive the community while the lights on and see the properties and the houses. And that's one of the best ways that he find a lot of houses that he can find. So this is about lead generation, guys. Understand what we're doing. We're trying to get leads generated in, and then as we lead the leads generated in, we're going to contact the owner of that property, and then we're going to try and acquire it. When it comes to the postcards, hey, verbiage. It goes some verbiage you can put on there. It's a lot of words on there. I don't think you need to put that many words on there, but I'm using somebody else's product that I'm showing you right now. So I don't want to cut it short, right? He come at them saying, hey, look, this is what I would like. I'm confident I can come up with a top dollar offer. He gives the phone number and he said, hey, here I am. You have a property. I have a desire to buy it. Here's a postcard. He mailed them. Somebody unmuted, brother. Mute them for me if you don't mind. All right. Next, I'm just giving y'all some good small examples. Here's another one right here. Sell your house as is, right? Most folks that have problems with their houses and got a pain point, they don't want to work on their property. They don't want to have to go put it on the market. They don't want to have to deal with a realtor coming and talking to them about all the stuff that's jacked up in their house. They want to sell it as is. Some folks inherit properties from out of town. Like, for instance, I live in Virginia, right? My family is from Louisiana, right? And my family is from Texas, and I think California too. I got family there. All of a sudden, one of them passed, and I have an inherit house. They say, hey, I want my nephew or my cousin to get this property from me. I don't want to drive all the way to California. I don't want to drive all the way to Louisiana or Texas to take care of that property. So you're going to tell me, hey, somebody gonna call me and say, hey, I want to buy this house as is, and I never laid hands on the house. I never walked in the house. Somebody gave me that house. Do you think that I'm going to be like, no, my auntie gave me this house, I really care? No, I'm not. How much you going to offer? All right, let me run my own comps. All right, your number's not working for me. Hey, you need to come a little higher. And you just keep saying, you need to come a little higher. And then once they hit that magic number that I want to hit, hey, I'll sell it. Because guess what? I didn't work for it. I didn't put not a door up, not a window up, not a shade up, and I got the property, right? And that's all I care about. I got the money from the property that somebody gave to me. I came up. Is that for end buyers or wholesalers? So it's for either one, right? If you are a wholesaler, you definitely want to talk to people that already have properties. This is why I want to encourage you. I'm giving this information out, guys. I hope you're paying attention. Right? I hope you got your pen and paper and you're writing this stuff down. If you talk to people on Section 8, if you talk to people on social serve, those are all investors. They already have investor mind. They already understand what you're trying to do. Now, you don't call them straight off the back and just say, hey, give me your house. I want to buy your house. You call them and ask them certain questions, and you kind of massage the conversation with them. You want to build a rapport with them that, hey, you like their product, you like their home, you got their address, you got their phone number, and you know they're investing. So you want to build a rapport with them and say, hey, how long you been doing this? That house is nice. Wow. I mean, look at this. This house is very nice. How long have you been hooking them up like this? And you make them feel good, and you stroke their ego a little bit, and they're gonna be like, wow, I do this, and they're gonna start blushing and stuff. And then all of a sudden you say, hey, look, I'm interested in buying it. Are you interested in selling it? Well, maybe not. Maybe in a couple years. Well, then you know what? No worries, no sweat. Do you have any more property that you don't mind selling? Is this your only one? And you just go into a casual conversation, not forceful, not ugly, not trying to be all pushy. You just want to have a casual conversation that leads to somewhere. When I was coaching this summer, this summer with the staff that we were working with, I called somebody on social serve on speakerphone and let them listen. And the person told me how they build their house, how they buy their houses, how much they paid for the houses, how they put the work in the houses, how they buy secondhand what the thing calls washer and dryers and stoves, put them in the house and make more money off the houses. Told me everything. Just start running their mouth. And all I had to do is shut up and listen. And I took notes. Now I know where to go get certain things at a great price. So when you call real estate investors, some of them really nice and they want to help you out. How can you contact the property? Guess what? You contact the property manager you contact the person that owned the property because you're going to social serve and their phone number is on there. Social serve and Craigslist for sale by owners, Zillow for sale by owners, all these people, their numbers there. You don't have to go dig for that. It's right there. And all you gotta do is have a casual conversation with them about their property. So end buyers, you basically, okay, that's how this works with wholesaling. If I'm calling people that interested in possibly want to sell their properties, right? I already have an end buyer told me what they're looking for. They're looking for a 3-bedroom, 2 bathrooms in this location. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath in this location, this zip code. I want this house, this square footage, blah, 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 blah. They already told you that. So now when you're looking up and down the internet for sale by owners, social serve, Craigslist, or any other sites you go to, you're looking for those dynamics. You're looking for to meet that owner's need. And then you're having a conversation with that seller that fit that owner's need. And then you put it on a contract and you go back and talk to your end buyer. We're giving the information away, guys. We're not trying to hold nothing back from you. Monday calls about helping you get started and getting you to move on. And guess what? If you need contracts, all you need is a purchase contract. Exactly. Yep, that's it. All right. And guess what a purchase contract is? A piece of napkin saying, hey, I want to buy XYZ on this date at this time, no later than this date, this time, sign here and I sign there, and then go on over and make it happen. That's it, right? That's how easy this stuff is, guys. So easy a caveman can do it. All right, so landlords, okay, I got ahead of myself, and that's why I told you I can push through this really quickly because I know this stuff secondhand, right? So there go your tired landlords right there looking for, you can, yes. All right, so this is bringing out another point. When you call on these people and they're not interested in selling, then they may be interested in buying more. And that's when you can go down in the list and say, hey, now you're a buyer. So when I call the next person, if the person want to sell, now you just got your new buyer. Guys, this gifts, giving it out this way, giving it away, right? Giving it away. You can go to auctions, right? If you want to go down, check with your county, check with your parish, check with whomever in your area, see when they're doing public auctions for houses and everything. And once you check with them, you can go down there and sit down there. And I encourage you not to buy the first time unless the deal is just great. Go down there and look at how the investors bid against each other. So next time you go down there, you'll know who is doing what. Don't go down there and buy the first time. I went down there and sat in there and I saw what they were doing. The investors in the area I went to was running the price up. Seemed like they had a deal with the city to run the price up so that a person that don't know what they're doing to just go in there and buy. And that's why you want to be trained on this stuff and coach, because you don't want to go to an auction and just go buy anything. You're going to buy some dirt in between two houses and nobody can get to their landlock. So if you don't do your homework and investigate that property before you buy it, you may be buying something that nobody else wants, and they're going to run that price up, and the city going to make the money, or the parish or the county or the state or whatever, whomever going to make money, and you're not. So be careful with that, right? So know what you're doing, or get with somebody like myself, a coach, so we can kind of train you how to do it a bit different way. LinkedIn, right? I hope y'all taking a screenshot, a picture, or writing these little things down. I'm putting it on there so you can write it down a little bit. But you want to connect with other investors, right? You want to talk to other investors. You don't want to take all their information and take it like this is the law, but you want to research it. But having a conversation with each other, you'll kind of see where you're like-minded at. And if you click well, then you keep talking to each other, and then you build a rapport. Exactly what happened with myself and Coach Joe. We met through a mutual friend. He gave him my phone number. He called me. He started asking me for my money. I said, boy, what is wrong with you? Get out my face. I ain't giving you my money. I need to buy houses. I can't reach my 10 houses if I keep giving you my money, right?
Hey, did I stop asking?
You kept giving me opportunities to invest.
Hey, you never told me no.
I never said yes either.
Exactly. So hey, look, until you give me an answer, hey, I'm not gonna stop. And that's the name of the game. Seriously, until someone gives you an answer, whether it's one you want to hear or not, hey, look, there's still a prospect. So you have that consumer disposition funnel to where, hey, look, now you just want to keep pulling them down to the bottom, to where now, hey, look, they're a loyal sidekick of yours. And that's exactly what happened with you and I, to where, hey, it's, now we're, business associates and, in more ways than one. So, but guys, whenever you're going out and you're getting an opportunity to speak with someone, if they say, hey, I'll think about it, or, hey, let me get back to you, or, whatever, as long as they didn't say no or yes, you continue to follow up with that person. You continue to follow up with them, because you don't know when the time is right for them. And so, and it can blossom into something beautiful, as, our relationship has blossomed into something beautiful, Coach. So no, you're absolutely right, man. All right, I'm gonna zip and let you.
Man, good business. No, you interject anytime you want, man. I mean, that's spot on. They need to hear the dialogue between both of us. How we love this thing, and we like working with each other. And it didn't start off as easy as that, right? I'm not a trustworthy. I don't trust everybody. I don't believe in, hey, man, look, you. My boy told me you good, so you good. Nah. I got to find out for myself. So we worked together so many times. We started bouncing ideas off each other, and we grew to love each other based off of our passion for the same thing. Just like y'all go to church, right? You grow to love Jesus, and you grow to love your sister and your brothers in church based off of whomever you love. I mean, I don't want to say just Jesus. You may be, Catholic. I mean, maybe Muslim and everything. I don't want to say that. So whatever your deity is, you grow to love the people beside you because y'all got the same common goal. And that's what the same thing with my brother right there, Coach Joe. We basically both grow to love each other based off of the fact that we have common goals and we want more. And now we're trying to help more people. And now the passion has got stronger, because when you help folks, man, that feels so much better. Knowing that people don't have to struggle no more, knowing that they can help their kids, their nieces, their nephews, their loved ones. They can go teach somebody else this stuff. That's a passion for me, y'all. I love it. I love teaching, right? So that's me. I'm a motivator. So they said, what determines the property value so I can make an offer? Listen, you can have a relationship with real estate agents. You can have relationships with banks. You have relationships with insurance companies. I mean, hey, the value varies. You can look at Zillow and look at the comps at the bottom there for a roundabout number. But if you join our class, I'll give you the other secrets. I'm giving you too much already, but that's how I am. I'm too giving. I'm sorry, brother. I'm just giving the knowledge away. I'm just giving it away. Let's go to the next slide, y'all. Because I told y'all I got 7 minutes, so let me move faster. All right, so generating leads. So you can generate leads several ways. I'm going to show you a couple of ways I generate leads at the end, but that's showing you the HTMLs and ads and stuff. You can do paid organic or paid leads, right? Free leads, or you can spend a lot of money. You can do bandit signs. So when you do a bandit sign, please don't be strategic. Don't just go put a bandit sign on a one-way street going one way. Do it at a four-way stop, right? If you see other bandit signs, that's where you want to put your bandit signs. Most people get it wrong. They say that, hey, if everybody else there, I want to be somewhere different. Guess what? It's a reason why nobody where you not at. If you by yourself, then you're in the wrong spot. Go where everybody else is, because they know they didn't did their homework, hopefully, right? but it's really simple. Four-way stops, you want it there, and you want to get the ones that if you can post it up and it had the number on the front and the back, that's the one you want to use. You want somebody to see it going and coming. You want them looking in the rearview mirror still trying to write down the number, or you want them stopped at a red light writing down the number, right? So definitely encourage you to do that. The next thing I would say that is with bandit signs is you can do the handwritten ones. I don't do that. I just buy the gold ones with the black writing on there, and I pay for it. I mean, it's couple dollars for a lot of them, and they look professional. And everybody call me and say, "Oh, I like your sign. It's so cute." So hey, the old people always say that. It's beautiful. Generating leads. You're gonna have a targeted mailing list. Basically, that's where you pick a couple of zip codes and you just start hitting them up with mail. Just hit them up. I want to buy your house. I want to buy your house. I want to buy your house. If you got time, go by and drive, take pictures of their house and put it on a little piece of paper. I mean, they call it yellow paper, right? But put it on a paper, put your little Hancock on there, write it up and say, hey, I want to buy your house. Here's my number. Call me ASAP. I'm extremely excited to buy your house. Man, them folks gonna see you took a picture of their house and you did, man, who you taking a picture of my house and why are you taking a picture of my house? Hey man, hey, you love that, didn't you, huh? You can hang that picture up in your house so as a picture of your house when you sell me your house so you can have this house and this money, right? Boom, whatever, be excited, be encouraging, and they love it. They love it. They may cuss you out, but if they do, they're gonna laugh while they cussing you out. All right. So you got Twitter, you got Facebook, you got Pinterest, you got several ways to post different stuff of your business to try and grow your business, right? You want to put out you want to put yourself out there as a business person so people can come to you as a business person. And when they come to you as a business person, they're gonna bring business to you. And I have so many people calling me all the time saying, I got a deal, I got a deal, I got a deal. All the stuff that you want to do, Fiverr is out there. I'm telling you, this PowerPoint right here, the next time you see this PowerPoint is going to be beautiful. Beautiful, because I already paid Fiverr so much money to build my PowerPoint. So these are PowerPoints I created on my own, but guess what? This right here is going to be beautiful because now we're paying people to do this stuff. Let me see, has anyone did a joint venture? Yeah, we did joint ventures. We do joint ventures all the time. I mean, if you have a deal and I have if you have a house on a contract, and if we have a buyer that wouldn't mind buying it, then hey, let's just JV that thing and go with it. Right? If I have a buyer and a seller and you have a buyer, hey, let's just JV that thing and go with it. And let's do 50-50. Ain't no fighting if we just bringing two deals together. Now, if I'm out there marketing for you and I got to find a deal for you and everything, then hey, the percentage is gonna be changed. It can't be 50-50 if I gotta work. If I got a person, then 50-50. If I got to go find somebody and help you find somebody and you just got a property and you don't know what you're doing, hey, nah, it's going to percentage change because I got to work. What is the best? What is okay? What is the best for LLC? Yes, I would say that you don't have to start out with an LLC. You don't have to start off. However, the sooner you can get one, the better, right? Everybody have a portfolio, and people want to grow, and you want to be known as a professional and not just a mom and pop. Well, I can't say you don't want to be it. I didn't want to be known as that. So I established my LLC as fast as possible because if you don't do things correctly, then they can come after you, and they still can come after you with an LLC. That's not asset protection. That's just tax benefits. And I'm not a lawyer and I'm not accounting. So definitely run everything by the right people to make sure I'm saying this correctly. However, with an LLC, you have to have an LLC for at least 2 years if you want to do business with banks. So the quicker you get your LLC and you can, start your time period with your tax returns and everything else, you're going to be at a loss, but they want to see you established for a while before they give you money. That's if you do it the slow way. Got it. Go ahead,
Coach. Hey, look, give these folks what they want. They don't want that slow way. Look, we want everything and we want it on the fast track. Waiting 2 years to get funding from a bank, man, that's like prehistoric in today's times. So, working with us, we're able to show you, how to go in and actually get access to funding a lot faster than, waiting on 2 years. In fact, we have one student right now who, and I just uploaded his video to the YouTube page, Coach. So we got one student right now, man. He was with us 90 days, And it was because that sucker was going slow, taking his time, you know, but he was going at his pace, which was important to him. And we got him approved for his first fix and flip loan. So no business credit, only in business for 90 days. And so, yeah, he got what did he get? He got 90% of the purchase price and 100% of the renovation. So yeah, he came up big time, big time. So yeah, so that video is actually on YouTube under Coach Joe. So if you search, and I'll put that in the chat, if you search Coach Joe on YouTube, you'll actually see that video. It's called Coach Joe and Willie's First Flip. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, Coach, we don't want the people to think that, you know, hey, look, it's going to take a year or 2 years before they can actually get access to funding. No, in many cases, we can get people access to funding in 2 weeks. So, it all just depends upon, the pace that you would like to go, where you're at currently as far as a actual credit score, your personal resources, then also, your connections. That's so it's more money closer to you than what you actually know. I'll
Slow
repeat.
don't like slow.
Yeah, no. Hey, look, I like a steady pace. Look, I don't have to win the race, but I got to be at the steady pace. That's it.
Absolutely. No, brother. No. You right on. Hey, what's the password for the night's meeting? Somebody send me that at the last minute. I'm just saying that'd be all right. All right. So look, so just like Joe said, he told me give you people what they want. I went to Fund and Grow right there. A couple of links right there. If you go to those areas right there, www.fundandgrow, fund FUND and AND GROW grow.com. Put Williams webinar, right? Williams webinar, so I can get credit for that. Please put that in there. But if you check with them, I did them for 7 months and got $99,000 in credit. All right, just started a business, got credit instantly. All right, so when I do fix and flips, or if I want to do buy all my BRRR factors, that's why I usually do it for BRRR. I buy all my material with the credit cards, 0% interest for the first 6 months, 18 months, 24 months. All depend on your situation, your credit. But awesome deal. I mean, I pay right at $4,000, right? Right at like, I want to say $3,700, but I got $99,000 forever. I got the credit limits forever. I mean, as long as my credit stay up, they ain't gonna take it from me. So awesome deal. Did it a while back ago, right? I wanted to share that with you. So my brother said, "Go and get you out a fast way." Let's see what else, brother. Let me show y'all when I told HTML earlier. Let me go back to right. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. I hope I ain't making y'all dizzy. Trying to flick through. All right, so remember I told you I got a quick way to find people. So I got landing pages. I got websites. These are called landing pages or squeeze pages, right? I post this stuff on Facebook every once in a while. Right here's the one I made for you all. Investing Now 2021. Anybody that want to sign up with the coaching class, if you don't reach out to Coach Joe, it's ASAP, and you want to reach out just to put yourself in where you can get emails and get opportunities for great deals, then put yourself in Investing Now 2021. Therefore, hey, boom, I put that link in the chat as well. And then you got Coach Joe YouTube, you got Coach Joe calendar, you got Coach Joe website. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, this is Joe here. I was calling about the house that you have for sale on 920 States Drive. You had spoken with my partner earlier and said you were interested in selling. Okay, good deal. Well, we're interested in buying it, and we would like to make you an offer. What I want to know, do you actually have any photos of the property you could share? Okay. How soon do you think you could get that over to me? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Y'all getting to hear him talk business right now.
Right. Yeah, look, we ready to go. In this case here, I am the buyer. We are the buyer, so it's no middleman. You're speaking directly to the decision maker, like I'm speaking directly to you as a decision maker. And yeah, we can definitely come to some terms here. Let me know what are you asking for the property? What would you like? Okay. Okay, about 170. And in your opinion, what if I want to put it in tip-top shape, in your opinion, how much money would it cost me? You have an idea? Right, right. Yeah, and what do you think we could sell it for once we finish? Are you not too sure? Okay. Okay, well, do me this favor then. If you can let me know as soon as you, well, if you don't sell, let me know, and we can come to an agreement, and I can close that bad boy as in, quick as 30 days. It doesn't take us long. Okay, I'll do that, my man. Hey, how do you pronounce your first name? Jamo, got it. Okay. Now that I know, I appreciate you so much, Jamo. Hopefully, we can do business together. But if not, it's definitely a win for you because you sold your house. Okay, will do. Thank you, sir.
All right, y'all got a chance to see this young man in live. I just shut up and let y'all hear what's going on, how he talked to folks and how he worked the deal out and how he sounded like it's conversational and not like he's been forceful, not like he's been attackful, not like he's trying to take somebody's house. It's just a conversation.
Hey, coach, man. Well, man, I didn't have my computer muted.
Nah, brother, we heard everything you said.
Man, hey, looky here, man. This whole time, that's why I put in the message. Hey, making calls, man, just so you knew. But no, I didn't mean to do that, man. That was strictly by accident. So I'm glad I was on my best behavior on that phone call, man. And yeah, yeah. But no, it's exciting time, man. This seller I was speaking to, man, he has a property here. He's been trying to sell, and he has it under contract since December. And so he's like, at that time, he's like, look, if I'm giving them to Friday, if I don't sell it, and by Friday, hey, look, we can do some business. All right, cool. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. So, it's an exciting time, man. Today has been such a wonderful day with making these calls. And here's the thing, I'm doing the part that most of us don't like to do, which is pick up the phone and call somebody we don't know. And because it can be very awkward, very, very awkward, especially when you call them out of the blue. So that's why I always try to apologize for calling them out of the blue, and work with them to let them know that, hey, look, hey, I'm here to represent your best interest, and if we can come to some terms, hey, look, I'm all in. I am all in. All right, so we got a question here. How much does it cost to coach potential investors? All right, do you want to take that one, coach, or you want me to take it? It's all
Man,
up
look
to you,
here,
brother.
it's all you, man. Go on, run. I ran my mouth too long.
Well, I tell you what, how much it costs you from it's two ways you can look at this thing, right? So you look at how much it costs to join our program, our mastermind group. It's only $1,000 until I think we have
One
a
more week.
couple more days, right?
One
So it's
more week.
$1,000 for a year subscription to have access to myself and to coach. Now, with this access, you get a weekly Zoom, as a group. And then you also get an opportunity to have a weekly one-on-one coaching session. Okay. So, but here's the thing with us. You're not only just like getting an understanding of, hey, how to go out here and do fix and flips, how to do wholesale, how to do creative finance. No, you're getting set up to actually own and operate a business. Own and operate a business. A lot of folks that we speak to. Oh, you crying? Help my, y'all help that brother out there. A lot of folks we work with, they're just like, whoa, I didn't know all this was involved. Yes, it's involved because we want to make sure that we set you guys up for success and down the right path. But it costs you $1,000 to join a team, but it ultimately can cost you millions of dollars by not joining the team, right? And why do I say that? Because each day you fail to take action and invest, if this is your dream, your passion, each day you fail to take action and invest in your dream and passion, hey, it's countless amount of dollars that's being lost. So guys, if this is your passion, you have to get involved in some type of group to be able to get assistance to help you guys with this. You have to be able to do that. So yeah, man. So if you're interested in that, hey, go to our website, coachjoe.com, request a call, and then we'll answer whatever questions we can and point you in the right direction. A great question.
No, absolutely. The thing about it is, everybody, we wake up every morning, we drive far to work, or we drive close, I don't know. However, you go in there and you're making a check, right? You're making a check. This right here is an opportunity for you to bet on you. This is an opportunity for you not to make one check, but make several checks. Once you learn a trade like this and a skill like this is something you can teach others on your own. This is something you can have for your own kids, your loved ones. And this is something that you can make money when everybody is not. It's so sad that when people start COVID-19 happened, that the market was going to go down. The market actually went great. Everybody that had properties during that time, when they sold their property, they sold it over the amount that it was worth, over the amount. It's a time to buy. It's a time to sell. It's a time to just fix and flip. It's a time to wholesale. You learn those strategies over time. You don't learn those strategies just by looking at YouTube. You don't learn those strategies by just, hey, joining these meetup groups and listening to people talk. You hear about them, but you learn about doing them. And if you want to do the strategies on your own, you're going to pay well, you're going to lose so much money. I promise you. I've done it. I lost a lot of money because I'll try to do it by myself. It wasn't until I started going to workshops, started sitting down with people smarter, more educated, more wiser than me, before I stopped making all these mistakes. I still make mistakes. Don't get me wrong. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to fall forward. I hope. First attempt in learning, fail forward. Fail forward. But it's better when you got somebody telling you what to do. And if you can listen and you're coachable, hey, you're going to make your money back in no time. And $1,000 no money. That's why I told him, bro, we can't do that for the longest. We're going to do that for a short period of time, 3 weeks. And that was it. After that, the price is going up. We like stocks. And my time is valuable, y'all. I work a full-time job. Joe do this all day, every day. This is full-time job. I gave y'all Joe information right here. All right, here's a little bit of my little information. But I'm not pushing Williams Realities. I'm pushing Investing Now and Coach. We both wrote books. I got a new book coming, brother. You ain't even see I ain't shared that with you yet. That new cover, the business structure and funding guide.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I just did that one, man. They sent that to me on this day.
You ain't funny. That's not true.
Marcus, I'm about to kick you out this thing, man.
And lame as hell.
Yeah, who is that, man?
I don't know. I think there's one of those on trolls or whatever. I just
kicked gotcha.
Because he kept unmuting. So Joe got a subject to book with creative finance, and he helped you how to get a house with no money down, no credit, no problem. Right. Myself, I have a book that gives you my book was really geared towards a person that just want to know the roundabout way to real estate invest, just starting, want to hear my story and then see how I grow from there. And it's not just one strategy. Hey, this is going to teach you how to do this. It does give you case studies in the book. However, I am a school teacher by trade, so I geared my stuff towards a high schooler that's coming out of high school, make your money and go start investing. So that's why I said, why wait to be great? Start investing now. You know, while you're in high school, while you get your money from your mom and dad for your birthdays, use that money to go start a business early and start doing stuff with that money. So my book is an overall arching picture of investing. So don't wait, do it now. And Joe's is really targeting, hey, I want to get money with no money down, no credit, no problem. I can get your house and I can put in a contract and he walk you through it. I mean, step by step, how to make that happen. So you don't have to join our coaching class to get the knowledge. You can buy our books.
No, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Hey, you know what? Let me hear. Hey, Darlene, can you mute for a second? Well, hey, Darlene, this is Coach Joe. You know, I just saw your message and you say you filled out a form and requested a call.
Yes.
Okay. I don't recall receiving that, so I do apologize for that. But did you see the message? Go to coachjoe.com and request a call.
Yes, I did, and I will do it.
Okay, if you could do it right now, if you have the opportunity to, I'll go ahead and confirm that, and you'll receive a response from me to where we can go ahead and schedule that one-on-one call. So you know, charge it to my head, definitely not my heart, as you know, like I said, it's no excuse, but hey, I definitely want to make sure that we do spend that time together, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely. Thank you. I'll do it now.
Okay, awesome. My pleasure. Hey, Coach, you know, one of the things I will say here about that subject to real estate financing book, as you know how I like to invest. Everything I do and everything I share with you know, everyone that works with us is that, hey, I'm going to put you in a position where you're going to go out and you're going to do deals as if you don't have a penny or dime to your name. Okay, penny or dime to your name. That's going to put your back up against the wall. Most importantly, it's going to make you, you know, think out of the box and very creatively. And here's the best thing about it. You're not doing it by yourself. So we're here to ensure that you're protecting yourself, protecting your wealth, and because ultimately you're protecting your health too, because it doesn't take long for one of these deals to sink, right? It doesn't. So if we're, you know, following the system, sticking to the script, hey, every time you swing that bat is going to be a home run. Not every time you walk up to the plate, but every time you swing the bat, that's where we want to put you at, is whenever we swing the bats. And that's how I am. I walk away from deals all day long that I personally don't want to flip. But I'm able to put you guys in a position where if there's not enough meat on that bone, hey, let me show you how to go ahead and put that out here for other investors that's willing to take that. And so that's the best thing about working with us, Coach. And in my book, The Subject to Real Estate Financing, man, I tell you what, it's subject to, it's a very creative deal, very, very creative transaction. And that's what I was sharing with you, Coach. Like, look, this came in today. You probably really can't see that package, but hey, look, that's the package that I received today. So I'm very, very excited about that. That came in the mail today. I don't know, man.
I just kicked him out, brother.
Oh, there we go. Hey, look, you know me. I don't mind kicking nobody out.
Oh,
yeah, I don't mind, man. But yeah, you know, that seller there actually lives up there where you're at, Coach, in Virginia. And I'm here in San Antonio, Texas. And because I wasn't afraid to pick up the phone and reach out and have a conversation, you know, I was able to, you know, get an opportunity to achieve something, you know, truly amazing. So guys, that book there, Subject to Real Estate Financing, it'll definitely give you guys, you know, one strategy when it comes to creative financing of how you can control assets and own assets. So, yeah, I'm very proud of myself on that. And I'm proud of everyone that we're working with and what's going on, Coach.
No, absolutely, brother.
And you see, hey, I'm on Zoom and I'm still working.
Look here, y'all. I just put in a link for a survey. It's 3 questions pretty much. And it just basically how to get started in real estate. If you can wave a magic wand. What would you like it to be? This is how we're catering our education part of the coaching. We don't want to just teach you what we know. We want to cater it to your needs, right? So we're asking you, hey, what are you looking for? And when we teach it, we can shape it to meet your needs. It's not about myself or Coach Joe. I promise you, all I want is a statue put up when I die for how many people I helped. That's all I ask for, right? I'm gonna make a little money while we do this, but we want to help you and we want to cater to you. So click that link to the survey, answer those simple questions when you get an opportunity. It's a Google survey. And once that's done, that help us capture everybody and be able to help assist more people. What happens if you purchase a property subject to and the owner file bankruptcy later? How does that impact the buyer? Go ahead, brother.
All right. Well, I mean, that's an excellent question. And that's definitely a valid question. Okay. So now here's the thing. It's going to cause a big ruckus for that person that filed bankruptcy, that seller, right? Because now if that seller includes that debt, see, that's the thing. That mortgage is current. All right. Remember that mortgage is current. So it's not reporting as bad debt. So in the event that, that he or she, they try to include that, because you have ownership of the property, you can get that excluded. Okay. You can get that excluded. And so, and like I said, he doesn't own the property. He only owns the debt. I'll say that one more time. He does not own the property. He only owns the debt. And in the event that debt is current, he really doesn't get any type of benefits from that, right? But it is a question. It is a valid question. It is a concern. And if that does arise for myself or anyone else, it is going to be a little bit of leg work involved in that. But, that's something that, typically making a couple phone calls, you can get that resolved before it gets further out of hand. And if, push comes to shove, then you just, get the title attorneys, real estate attorneys involved, and then they'll, get everything switched out. But it's a great question.
Thank you. And that's why you want to work with somebody like Joe that knows all that. That way you don't have to figure it out. You ain't got to go pay a lawyer $1,500. Right now, I got a tenant in Mississippi that I supposed to be kicking out my house. I asked the lawyer how much they're going to charge. It's the woman I bought the house from. She said $175 an hour. I'm like, really? And I know how to do this. I'm just so far out. So it's worth me doing it because I live in Virginia and I ain't got to travel back and forth and I got somebody on deck. But that's going to be a pretty good penny because she got to file. She got to do a certified letter. She got to go back and forth to court a couple of times. That's going to be well over $1,000, right? But that works out because I don't have to fly in and do all that mess. But working with Joe, you ain't got to worry about going through that headache. You'll know how to do that subject to, and you'll know what to do when that circumstances come about. And that's what's important. It's not what you know sometimes, it's who you know. And when they know something, then you know it too. So that's why I got
absolutely, man. Yeah. And I tell you this too, you guys, every attorney is not going to have all the answers. Every accountant is not going to have all the answers. Every, real estate professional is not going to have all the answers. What I suggest is with anything that we do, if we need some type of specialized assistance, go to, that type of specialist. It's like, a female is not going to, a general physician for prenatal vitamins. No, they want to go to the, to the OBGYN, get that specialized treatment and care. So that's the exact same thing here. I had a general accountant, man. Hey, I drove that guy up the wall. He couldn't handle it. But then I went over to my real estate account. He was just like, oh yeah, Joe, this is what you do. CapEx, expenses, he went straight through it because he was accustomed to working with people like myself and in that field. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. And here's where we're at. We don't know all the answers and we're okay with admitting that, right? But for us, we know exactly where to go and who to go to get those answers. So that's what, puts you guys in the power of greatness, so to speak here. Hey, let me ask you guys here a question. Coach, I know we're getting close to that 10 o'clock hour for you guys. Hey, has anyone on the call been a part of any other type of real estate investment group? If so, go ahead and unmute, because I would like to know about those groups that you guys have been a part of. Even if it was something that you just went to go sit down for, like a 2 or 3 day course, like the Than Merrill, the Fortune Builders, things like that. No? Okay. Well, I mean, that's great. So it's great because, whenever you guys are starting something new, the challenge is if you already have some knowledge behind something, you're eager to show what you know. And sometimes it can be a challenge to unlearn old habits. But here, working with us, whenever you get an opportunity where everything is brand new, there's no old habits to unlearn. Everything is brand new. You put it on a fast track. You're able to rock and roll and go. So I'm extremely excited about everyone on this call, and we're eager to help you all. Yep.
Can I say something right before we leave?
Yeah.
Absolutely, Ms. Johnson.
Okay, great. So I'm looking forward to working with you guys. I learned about wholesaling via YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like it was something simple. I said, well, that's something that I can do. So I got a house under contract. It was a manufactured home. But the thing is, the buyer, he reneged. He said he was going to purchase the property, and then he realized he says he wasn't going to be able to sell it. So it fell through, and the seller, he had 2 other houses that he wanted me to sell for him in Mobile, Alabama, but because I didn't have the buyers, it didn't pan out. So
Okay. Well, if you don't mind, I'll discuss these opportunities here, if you don't mind, amongst the public, because it gives us a chance to, share great information. And then in my case, flex my muscle. My son wouldn't like that, but hey, he has to deal with it. Okay, so you had a buyer, the buyer backed out, right? Okay, and the seller, I'm sure he was very disappointed. Right.
yeah.
And the seller also had several other properties. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened to that property after it didn't go through?
Well, when I told him I couldn't find the buyer, he said that he was just going to seek and he sell it. He's just going to put it back out there on the market.
Okay. Okay. So for yourself, were you looking at, to make a quick buck? Or are you looking at, were you just looking for a quick buck and you just wanted to get this first transaction done?
I wanted to see, could I do this? Because I knew I could. It's just a matter of time. And I just wanted to get it under wholesale, sell it out, and work with someone who, just like you were saying, do 50-50.
Right.
It's going to be like $10,000. And whoever worked with me with the buyer, they get 5 and I get 5. I'm just trying to find a way to, to work it out.
Okay. Now, did the property need a lot of work?
Well, it didn't need a lot of work. The thing of it is, it was a manufactured home, and down in Macon, Georgia. It was like down in Macon. I'm here in Atlanta. So
okay.
Yeah.
So how much did that seller want for the property?
He wanted at first he wanted 124,000, but he changed his mind because he said he wanted to get rid of it. So he would sell it for 90.
Okay, so he went all the way down to 90 and worked with you, wasn't able to sell it. Now, do you know exactly what his motivation was?
Yep, he said him and his wife had several other properties, and they said they had a lot of projects, and they just trying to get rid of them. And he had some other properties in Mobile, Alabama, Mitchell, Alabama, and other places throughout the state, and he just trying to get rid of those because he had some other things he wanted to do.
Okay. Now I'm getting ready to make this thing here sexy for you. Okay. So tell me now, do you still have that seller's contact information?
I do.
Okay. So number one is, and I don't mind assisting you with this. Okay.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. Let me put this back in the.
Okay.
Ready to go out. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Ready to go out. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay. First thing I want you to do is call that seller back or shoot him a text message and say, hey, I want you to know, look, I'm interested. I am interested, as in you are interested in these properties. Now, do you know if he owned them free and clear or if he had mortgages on them?
I think one of them, he probably had a mortgage on it. Like one of them he did. And the manufactured home, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not even sure about that one.
Okay, got it. See, now that this is where, working with, an experienced group is going to come in that doesn't teach just one strategy. We teach and share multiple different strategies. So if, we reach out to this seller and say, look, you're interested in, going ahead and purchasing that manufactured home. Not only that, you're interested in all the properties that they want to get rid of. They're going to be willing to listen. Now, that's step one. Now, hey, we want to get the conditions and the values of all of those properties, right? So we want to get the conditions that they're in now,
Okay.
the values that they're in now, and then what the ARV, the after repair value of those properties are, okay? So now, like, I'm getting ready to make this thing super sexy for you, all right?
Okay.
Super sexy now. So now, especially if he owns them free and clear, they're tired. Coach said earlier, you got a tired landlord, right?
Yeah.
They're just ready to get out, and yeah, they're just tired.
Yeah.
So now, once we figure out what these values are, they've already agreed to sell us. Now we want to go in and offer them about 60% of the actual value of the properties.
Okay.
Now, not the after repair values, but the values that they currently are.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So it may go back and forth on some negotiation, but remember, you're here trying to solve all of their problems, not just one of them. You want them all. Give me all your problems, not just one. So go back and forth. We get them to agree. Now I'm getting ready to make this super sexy, right?
Okay.
Because let's say at the value of these assets, let's just say it's $1 million. Could be, because homes are, expensive. The value of it is $1 million. So now you're offering $600,000. Okay. So, of the actual value of what they are right now. Okay. Let me ask you this here. Now, and coach, in this one here, it's not even of the ARV. It's the value of right now, 60% of the value right now. So, all right. So we're going to do you have $600,000 where you can buy these properties?
No.
Okay. This is great. This is great. Do you 20% of $600,000 is what's that? $120,000 for a down payment. Do you have $120,000 to put down as a down payment?
No.
This is even better, right? Because this is like making this stuff sexy right now. So now you need $600,000 to come up with, because this seller, this is an example. We don't know hard numbers until we start negotiating.
Okay.
But $600,000, that seller will walk away. Okay, cool. Mr. Seller, I tell you what, this is what I want to do with this deal here. I agree to give you $600,000. I'll put down, let's say, $2,500 on each property, and I'll pay you off within the next 12 months, $600,000.
Okay.
So I don't know how many properties that is, but let's say that $2,500 comes out to be $20,000. Okay. And let's say you don't even have $20,000. All right. I'm going to make this super sexy and let you know how it's going to work.
Okay.
So now this seller agrees. Okay. So, all right, I tell you, I'll do that. And hey, Miss Seller, if I don't get your money in 12 months, hey, look, you keep your money and you can give me an extension, or you keep your money and keep your houses, keep my down payment.
Okay.
So now, when this seller deeds over the properties to you, because now it's a transaction, it's recorded. Okay. So now all we need to do is have the properties in better shape than what they're in right now. So he's already selling them to you for 60% of the value of the property. So if we go in and we invest probably $7,000 per door to get the properties improved, now the values go from 60%, they go all the way back up to 100%. Now let me show you how you make this super sexy. So now once you get them back up, you walk into the bank, and remember, Coach said, hey, banks, you need, what do you say? You need 2 years. I'll show you how to do it in less than 2 years. You need 90 days. So now you walk into the banks and you say, hey, I need to refinance my properties out. Why can you refinance your properties out? Because they're in your name.
Right, right.
And so, and remember, you purchased the property 60% of the actual loan to value right then and there. By the time you go refinance your properties out, you're probably going to be 60% of the ARV, you know, if not a little bit higher. I know it's how the numbers go, it kind of runs together. But essentially what happens is you're able to buy these properties undervalue from a distressed seller. They're willing to seller finance these properties to you. And all you have to do is increase the value a little bit, which will allow you the opportunity to refinance the properties out, pay off your old debt, and now you have a new mortgage moving forward.
Okay.
So it's so many different exit strategies, so many different opportunities. That's why, you know, working with a group like us, like ours, is you're going to get so many different directions.
Okay.
But starting out, you're going to get the basics.
Okay.
The basics is going to be business practices. Then it's really going to go to understanding construction.
Okay.
Because once you can understand construction, man, you talk about plugging and playing with numbers and opportunities after that. Oh my God. Construction is what, not knowing construction costs, that's material and labor, you know, can hinder some opportunities greatly. So we put you in a position of power to where you can, you know, conquer those opportunities. So in that case there, I'm happy. Like, I'm like, oh man, look, this didn't go through. I tell you what, I want to buy them all.
Right. And you know what he told me? He said, what I could do, he said, I'm going to just throw in the other house, one of the houses in Mobile, and it'll be 124,000. He says, because he just wanted to throw that one in just to get, because he's trying to sell them, he's trying to get rid of them. So
yeah, he wants to be out.
Yeah.
And in this case here, we want him to be out.
Okay, I'm gonna follow up with him, and I can reach you all at that 318 number 759-7224.
You don't want to reach out to me. I'm not I'll be busy.
I just see the number right here. So
okay, reach out to Coach Joe. Just get on Coach Joe website, and then you can give him his calendar. And then once you get on his calendar, he'll work with you.
Okay, because I don't see Joe's. Okay, Coach Joe, I got you. Coach Joe at gmail.com.
Yes. Yep, that's me.
Okay, great.
But the best place to go to, if you go to coachjoe.com and you click on our request to call, it'll come straight over to me. You know, and then we'll get you scheduled on a call.
Okay, Coach Joe.
But when I tell you so many different creative strategies there, and if anybody's on this call would like to own a portfolio of properties, like with no money out of their pockets, should be typing amen in the chat.
And I will be typing that in there too.
Because it happens. I just, you know, gave you one example. This seller, I mean, hey, he mailed me his documents.
Wow.
It took 4 weeks. He mailed me his documents, signed and notarized. And so look, we want to help you guys do the exact same thing, because it's not just us, it's about all of us. It's so much real estate, so much opportunity out there for us all. It's no way we can do it all by ourselves. Yeah. No way.
Thank you guys so much.
Oh, pleasure is ours.
Yeah, I'll be in contact too.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Now, Joe do this full time. I just know I work a full-time job, so I can't get to you all right now. But once we start our coaching group, I'm definitely going to be accessible for the coaching classes. And we're going to save all this stuff online and have a app. We're working with ClickFunnels. We're working with several people to make this stuff go right. We don't want to be a mom and pop. We want to be a real corporation, a real business, and we want to work with people that want to grow and excel. So that's why Joe interviewing everybody, and he's working with them personally one-on-one first, because we don't want just anybody to come in. We want people that's really serious about making their life a difference in their life.
All right.
All right, Coach Joe, man, I'm gonna let you have it, man. I ran my mouth a little bit too much tonight, man. I'm done, y'all. I thank y'all for y'all time. I thank y'all for staying on. Looking forward to everybody signing up. The price will go up after the 31st. So hey, it is what it is. The people that came in early, that believed in us, we're gonna share with you, and we're gonna pour into you. And those that want to come in later after they hear the success of everybody else and say they want to do it, hey, that's fine. It's just at a higher premium.
Right.
All right, brother. I'm done, man. Y'all have a blessed one. I'm gonna be quiet.
No, coach. It's really, I just appreciate everyone for giving us this opportunity here. And I tell you what, since Shanice is still on the call, we know she's so very animated, and she's like so very, very animated. We're thankful for her. Hey, Shanice, can you come off mute for a second?
Hey, Coach.
Hey, look, we're not gonna ask you to turn on your camera because no telling what's going on up there. California.
Nothing. My daughter is here next to me. See, look, I want to say hi already. So can you go, please? I'm so sorry, you guys. 1 second.
Hey, no, we appreciate that.
Okay, sorry. I can turn on my mic sometimes.
Okay, no problem. Hey, Kit, do you mind, just kind of, giving us some feedback, because I haven't had a chance to talk to Coach that much today either, but giving us just a little bit of feedback about your experience with working with us thus far.
I am so thankful. Let me tell you, I just reached out through Fiverr actually and saw your post. And since then, it's been so nice just to, have someone that can just be so just there and present and in the moment. And it's like, there's times where I'm like, okay, what now? What do I do? Who do I call? And Coach has always just been there just to answer my text. Even if he's driving, he'll answer and he'll be like, yeah, hey, I saw your text, that's a lot. Let me just go over it with you really quick. I have a minute, just, and so I appreciate his knowledge. Me coming into it, I feel welcomed. And so I'm just gaining and soaking everything in. Today was my first day, kind of just really making my calls. And I think, what was it, maybe 2 hours in, and I had already made an offer. And so just to feel that confident and just that solid in the decision and moving forward, I think in that moment was just like, okay, this is why I did it. You know what I mean? Like, I knew I could do it, but this is my reassurance that, I have someone with me and next to me, riding with me the whole way. So I appreciate it.
Awesome. No, we appreciate you and value you so much. And I know Latia can testify that I answer the phone. So it's I try to do my best. Sometimes I'm like prompt right then and there. Sometimes, it's because my days are crazy. But thank you all for believing in us, giving us the opportunity, like I said, to earn you guys' trust and loyalty. And we're super excited, man, about helping you guys and working with you guys, and more to come. And Coach, she submitted her first offer today. Big girl, first offer, and one hell of an offer. And so, yeah, we're just waiting for this guy to sign the doggone contract. Shouldn't take so long, but these sellers, man, they got a mind of their own. So, but yeah, we're super excited for her, and I can't wait to work with all the other mentees, and so we all can, take a trip somewhere. Coach, where are we going this year?
Man, we went to St. Thomas last summer. I got a little one now, so hell, we're going, man.
Hey, I have no idea, but I do know wherever we are, man, as they say, where 2 or 3 can touch and agree, he'll surely be in the midst. So it's definitely going to be a good time wherever we are, man. That's for sure.
I don't know where we're going, man. I went to Vegas. We already went to Vegas. Went to St. Thomas. St. Thomas is nice, man. I wish we can go back to St. Thomas and do more.
Puerto Rico this time, if you want.
Hey, there you have it, brother.
Because it wasn't too much to do in St. Thomas, man.
it was a nice vibes, nice vibes.
Oh, it was. And it definitely helped that we had wheels and we had our own place to stay, all of that, man. It definitely helped, man.
I think she asked it for somebody asked for your email, I guess.
You know what, man? I am on here. I'll
I
type
put it in there.
Okay. Well, cool, guys. Before we head out, any last questions, comments, or anything like that? If not, we're going to go ahead and conclude the meeting. And thank you guys for showing up. Any questions, closing remarks?
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being on. We appreciate you.
Pleasure is ours. Pleasure is ours. All right, Coach. We'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, brother.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.